Yo, it's your boy Dave East, man.
This is Karen Civil.
Really speaking.
In Philly.
Hottest podcast in Philly, man.
You know, they the Lit Kings.
Shout out to my niggas literally speaking out of Philly. These niggas some young balls on the come up. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Dawn J. Hawkins, aka Raina St. Patrick from Power.
Yeah. Lit Kings in the building, baby. Shout out Lit Kings.
Quincy Harris, media expert. Literally speaking, I'm speaking. You need to check out the podcast, man.
Let's give a shout out to the Lit Kings podcast. Peace out.
The hottest podcast, Lit Kings, you feel me?
Swallow 267. I'm standing right here with Literally Speaking, man. The Lit Kings, these young cats, everywhere I go, they there, man. They doing their thing. I'm Wallow 267. Once again, Lit Kings, and it's just like that.
Oh yeah, that's right. We back again with another episode. Literally Speaking podcast, brought to you by the best, the uncontested, slightly contested.
Slightly congested.
Yeah, all that. You think about it, we manifest it. Yeah, Lit Kings, Literally Speaking. What's this, 203-ish, a J's 4. Listen, don't even, it's just another episode. We gonna just say that. Yeah, I mean, and you already know, when you hit Gunner First, y'all know what that means. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly what that means.
It means that the inmates are running the yard. You know what I mean?
This is ours.
It's ours, baby. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to our co-host,
This is ours.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to our co-host, Boosie 152, 215, going through an identity crisis, man.
I mean, he kind of fixed it, though.
He kind of fixed it, but he still lost. So that's why he had to go check himself back into the mental health clinic. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, if y'all can't just send well wishes, he need a pen pal. So, yeah, somebody rate that nigga or something. Like, you know what I mean? But anyway, it's your guy that stay fly with 2 Y's. I'm still that guy. Whatchamacallit, Macaulay Culkin. Back in the building because I stay in the building. Perfect attendance, man. Yo, man, wait, listen. I mean, perfect attendance is going crazy.
Yo, I mean, I wish you had that type of attendance when you were in school.
Actually, I did.
I don't know about perfect.
No, I had perfect attendance, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I used to get the perfect attendance award, you know what I mean? So I really don't
What
miss
was
much.
that, elementary school?
Yeah. Definitely was. And it's crazy because, they gave it to me on some default shit. They gave it to me on some, he missed the least amount of days in all his years of being there. So out of 5 years of schooling, from 1K through 5 and shit,
Okay.
I only missed 14 days of school, man.
Damn.
That's 2 weeks. That's it.
Look, man. Shout out to the parents.
yeah. Shout out to moms, mom dukes and pops. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but especially, listen. I can't say especially either one of them, but I'm gonna say especially the parents, man. Because pops, man, he's annoying. He definitely gonna make sure he get your ass up.
Yeah, you already know. And it's your boy NABH Bam. One half and nothing but Brotherhood, the most infamous group. What it do? Don't get it chopped, tangled, screwed, or twisted. You feel me?
Oh yeah. See that? We showing off today. You know what I'm saying? We adding shit, all that shit. You know what I mean? Wouldn't be an episode without it, man.
Nah, not at all.
But to get into the shits, man, just a little bit. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. This wasn't even on the docket, but I'm glad you played it because it reminded me, man. It just was a busy week. And I guess in the absence of Boosie, I guess I gotta ask y'all niggas how y'all weeks was. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck, but I'm gonna ask you niggas, how was your week?
My week was pretty good. I mean, yeah, it was pretty good. Every week's a great week. Every day is a wonderful day. You know what I'm saying? Get to wake up, take advantage of making something out of nothing. Yeah, man, my week was amazing, man.
That's good. That's good. I mean, CJ behind the cam, man. CJ always on the cam, man. You good? Awesome week, man.
Yeah, it was a chilling week, just working. You know, spent time with family yesterday in Delaware.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I spent some time with family in Delaware, too. We probably was at the same, you know what I mean?
We're in the same area.
You know what I'm saying? Right, too. I was surprised to see how many black folks I seen at this,
for real.
this park that they picked out here. You know what I mean? Because it was in the middle of where all the whites live, but just niggas knew to come out to this park. Like, it's just like...
They finally get some money.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, who gave you niggas money? But nah, man, that's what's up. That's dope. You know what I mean? Same, likewise, man. Family reunion shit. You know what I mean? Dad's side of the family. You know what I mean?
You had a family reunion?
Yeah, family reunion, man.
Oh, shit. Oh, what was that? I didn't get invited.
What happened?
I didn't get invited. You had a family reunion?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why I ain't get invited?
Look. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you had the house to yourself all last week, nigga, and I ain't get invited one time, so like we ain't even gonna go into that, you know what I'm saying? I still feel a little sensitive about that, you know what I mean? But nah, let's cut to the shits a little bit, man. You was playing the record at the top, man. Folks, when they hear this on audio, probably not so much video, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, the Kings are back on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, like, share, do all the above. You know what I'm saying? Lit Kings are back on YouTube at Literally Speaking One Word Podcast. No, not the one word is not included, but Literally Speaking is one word. You know what I'm saying? Just put it all together. Don't separate it. Podcast, and we should pop up. Look for the Fire Flames. But with all that out the way, you played Tory Lanez at the top of the show, man. And Tory Lanez is constantly innovating a way to manipulate the system, to monetize his independence. And you have to give somebody tremendous credit. It's a dangerous game he play, because it's like the niggas who are creating the cars now that can run off of water. Like bro, like
come on, messing.
The government coming for your ass, like nigga, like come on now, like. But Tory Lanez is constantly coming up with a way to monetize off of his independence, some type of way. I know the last time he kind of, and then he doesn't mind sharing it, and we probably gonna get into that later too about people sharing a little bit too much information, but he doesn't mind sharing it, and he puts it out there. Hey, listen, I just made 2 M's off his last album before he before he got sent away. He dropped it on some type of ad platform or whatever the case may be, where he got 90% of the revenue shares and things like that off of his album. And now here he comes with a new way to where as though he can still create music, quality music, from his cell. Now, that shit don't sound like no shit over the fucking phone. Now, I know he was talking about something, over the phone, nigga. You clearly have some type of recording system inside your cell or something. It's no way you're telling me somebody's holding up a phone and that shit is coming out like that.
Oh, man.
It's no way. I'm not accepting that.
Yo, there's so many plugins and things that you can utilize to adjust audios and take certain things out, clear certain things up. It's possible.
Yeah, man.
And on top of that, you have the beautiful AI as well. We got so many different things in 2024. We're living in a world where you can't believe half the shit you see nor hear. That shit can be right in front of you and be a fucking clone.
Yeah,
not even be a real human being.
Yeah, I'm a hologram right now.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Just don't
I
poke
believe
me.
it.
Just don't poke me.
Yeah.
Might go woohoo when you poke me. At this point.
Or disappear.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's I was actually, because I haven't heard the music, I just heard the phone call, him just being like elated that he's like, he cracked the Da Vinci Code. He was like, yo, he says, over for niggas, like, you know what I mean? I done found a way to still put out quality music over the phone. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, I'm not here for it because I'm like, there's no way. Like, I mean, there's a way, but it's like, come on, there's no way. But to hear that and be like, it's no way you created that over the phone. The ad-libs and everything.
That nigga might have had this shit mapped out.
Yeah, I mean,
He
but
might have had it mapped out to the point where, you know, because you already know you're going to jail. I'm going to record some shit, a whole bunch of shit before I go in. And then, just to spice it up, instead of being like, oh, I'm just releasing some shit to keep people's ears to me,
okay,
I'm going to fucking make it seem like
okay,
I'm recording shit, and it's gonna make
Okay.
make the motherfucker screaming even more. Not off the fact that you just didn't hear me in a while, but also off the fact that you think that I really motherfucking recorded this motherfucker in the
Yo,
joint.
man,
It's possible.
that's two analogies you already came up with. That I'm like, oh, okay.
Possibility.
You get me. You came up with the Allen Iverson joint, You know what I'm saying? Like the AI usage. I'm like, okay.
Anything's possible.
They can
Never
use
know,
his
man.
AI. He can AI his voice. He can basically say the rap, and then they can AI his tone over, you know, over what the hell he's saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Basically, you can rap something or whatever like that and say, all right, transfer this into Drake's voice or whatever, and it's gonna rap just like that person. But it's a little bit too much production that's put in there, so that also goes to your engineer and the team that you got there that wants to do all that stuff. You know what I mean? So, I mean, listen, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, needless to say, that's going to go into creating this music if he's definitely creating that from behind the cell.
Yeah, but it's much useful work, though. You know what I'm saying? It's beneficial, it's useful. He ain't got shit but time on his hands any motherfucking way.
Plenty of time.
Literally.
Yeah, literally speaking. Yeah, sending up them appeals, man. But you know what we don't have to appeal? Recent winner of Deb's House, man.
Okay.
Philly's own Rocky. Don't get it confused with Marciano or the nigga that ran the steps. We talking about Rocky, First Lady. You know what I'm saying? Philly's own just lyrical monster right now. She has just won the recent contest that they had. I guess we'll see. I don't want to be wrong. I'm not really a fan. I'm not really a fan of like reality TV shows. So I don't know if this is the first edition of Deb's House or not, or whatever like that. But if it is, she wants the first, edition of Deb's House, where anybody who's familiar with Deb, Waka Flocka's mom,
yeah,
she's played an intricate role in hip hop as we know of today, with breaking, being able to have her hand in a lot of artists that broke through to the mainstream system, such as Gucci, Waka Flocka himself, Nicki Minaj, several others that we aren't even mentioning right now. So with Rocky being a recent winner of the show, out of the countless of females that were actually on the show, where do we see this as a career trajectory point? Does this mean that she finally turns the curve? Because she's been dealing with some, if anybody that's familiar with Rocky's been following her career, we know that she's been at it for a while. I know she had some songs that we like, okay, this is the one. We finally, I think this is gonna break through. This might be her in my bag moment. Once Meek Mill dropped that in my bag, that was his ticket. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I forget what the song was that she had a couple of years ago, but you know what I mean? Either which way, we thought that was the in my bag moment. Turned out it wasn't so far. Is this finally the time that she turns the curve now?
I mean, if you ask me, she been turning the curve. I'm a Rocky fan. But does this help her continuously grow in the right direction? Of course. Could this be her ticket into the game? Of course. It's all about what she does with it, and if she capitalizes off of every opportunity that's placed in front of her. But I think it's beneficial for her. I think it's a good thing that she chose to indulge in this sitcom and take the opportunity.
You call it a sitcom?
It's a sitcom.
That shit was hilarious to you.
You know, yeah, it was. Look, it was.
I hear you.
There was a lot of entertainment on there, man.
I hear you.
But yes, I think this helped. I think this helped.
I hope so. Like, unlike you, well, first of all, let me not say unlike you. I'm a Rocky fan first and foremost.
And we're not talking about Rocky Balboa, right?
I ain't talking about Rocky Balboa or Marciano. You know what I'm saying? So,
just had to make sure.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So, but when it comes to, when I ask the question, is this family going to be the way that she turned the curve, is that, you know, when we say turn the curve, I know you mentioned that she already turned the curve, but
yes,
realistically, she hasn't.
Yes,
she hasn't. No, she hasn't.
Yes, she has.
She has.
Coming from where she started, you tripping.
I mean, that's...
She's rolling.
Bro, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to minimize in comparisons. But anyway.
Name one Philly hip hop female that's been out since she's been out that has basically surpassed her.
Tier. Tier whack. Easily. like, you know what I'm saying?
That was a good one.
So this is what I'm saying.
That was a good one.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm tapped into the scene a little bit.
What
like, you know
size Tierra?
I mean,
don't worry, I'll wait.
Yeah, that's cool. But this is what I'm saying. Like, yeah, she's in prominent circles and things like that, but she hasn't turned the curve in the sense of, like, her being mainstream enough to even where it's though, like, she's open up for people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Scarlett, I kind of get Scarlett vibes from her.
What?
And no, in the sense of, if you really hear Scarlett and you really hear her rap, especially like recently with the XXL freestyle she just put out, and then what is that one joint when they drop the mic in the middle of the street? It's called Straight from the Block or something like that, or Off the Block or whatever it's called. You know what I mean? She just Scarlett did another one of those. Now Scarlett is a little bit more trying to appeal to the industry now.
Okay.
But if you really have followed Scarlett is more of a poet. You know what I mean? So she just did something a couple of days ago that wasn't on none of that stuff, that was just more so raw, just her recording on the phone, and that shit was way deeper than both of those raps that she put out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So to really understand and know Scarlett, you will understand why I'm comparing Rocky and Scarlett together.
You're
like
bugging.
I mean, they are literally the same rappers from different. They're literally the same rappers, bro.
No, they're not.
They're the same rappers.
No fucking way.
They're the same.
You're tripping.
So I feel like it's just that Rocky hasn't found that sound that the industry kind of wants from her, maybe because it doesn't give off a certain sex appeal. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably maybe her biggest flaw, because she's a rapper's rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody that's like really a fan of rap, and even some of these industry people, Rocky definitely probably is one of your favorite, like, up and coming rappers. But this is the thing. You have to put up and coming on that. And with her resume, we shouldn't still be putting up and coming. She should be there. We should, like like how Scarlett is on XXL, Rocky should already be on XXL too. I mean, how I feel, because of, I know what her body of work is like, but because she's still up and coming, that's why I feel like she hasn't really turned the curve yet.
Okay. You're wild. Scarlett is basically one of the same.
Yeah.
I mean, teachers on tomato tomatoes. Your opinion, you're entitled to it. You know, you're entitled to your opinions. So I'm not gonna take that right from you. But you smoking spoiled bags of dope.
Crazy.
You might want to go ahead and change the bag.
If that's just like I was having a conversation off pod and it was talking about
So is Rocky like DMX?
Rocky like DMX. Yeah, in a way. In a way, I can understand.
What way? Because she black? That's the way. That's the only
No,
way.
but you talking about deep rooted, poetic, and people who know how to express pain through their lyrics. So when you say DMX, it's like in what way? DMX knew how to be commercial though, and that's what that's why I'm kind of getting at with Rocky. She hasn't quite learned the commercial scene yet. Is she a phenomenal rapper? Yes. But has she learned how to adapt or make music that is universally, like, you know what I mean, accepted without selling her persona out? Like, you know what I'm saying?
She need to get with Drake.
She got a while before she can even do that.
What?
She hasn't turned the curve yet. But speaking of turning curves, man, like some people are actually expounding on their what we have known them for years. You know what I'm saying? And while we on Philly rappers, let's get into a Philly pioneer, Big Willie, man.
Pause.
Nah, man, play that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
What's going on with Big Willie, man?
Wow.
Yeah. Man, ain't no pause on that. Big Willie is Big Willie, man. And if y'all know who Big Willie is, I'm talking about Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith has recently been dropping some snippets and things of showing that he's back in his bag. He's finding his sound that he likes. And I just want to know, well, one, have you heard some of the new snippets, new song?
Yeah. I mean, I remember the one he did. What was that? The BET Awards.
Okay.
That was pretty dope.
Okay.
That was pretty hard. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna disrespect Big Willie, but okay. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If you think it's dope,
he was doing the Lord's work that day.
if you think it's dope, I'm gonna let you speak for the Lit Kings on that one. Okay.
Yeah,
Bam think it's dope.
You know what I
Cool.
mean? That joint was kind of nice. I liked it. I liked how he did that. That was awesome.
In the words of Charlemagne, that wasn't it.
Man.
That wasn't it. That wasn't it.
I mean, it was a work of art, bro. It was a work of art, you know what I mean?
Nah, this last shit that he did, the work of art shit,
That's
the
why,
guy that
that's
you
why
had
I
to.
did that.
I know exactly why you did it, my nigga. like, I know exactly why you did it.
You know.
But you know what I mean? The guy Russ.
Yeah, Russ.
That you had to just school me on while we was pre-potting.
Russ top notch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now he's getting independent money.
Okay, and Big Willie had to hop on that joint. Like, you know what I mean?
Pause.
Big pause on that. Wow.
Yeah,
that was a wowzer. But yeah, you know, Will Smith has basically, you know, dusted off the mic. And it's crazy. I like the legends. I don't know about you.
Did he?
What? Dusted off the mic?
Yes.
I guess. Yeah, man. Jeez. That's it. Just a little.
Yo.
Yeah. But okay. But I don't know about you, but recently the legends seem like they just been popping out. They seem like
Cool J.
Right, I was just about to say that. Ever since Kendrick said, "Yo, sometimes you gotta pop on the show, niggas."
That one was trash.
What?
The LL Cool J drop.
LL Cool J, The Passion.
That was trash.
No, you tripping now, bro.
That was
tripping.
That was trash.
You tripping.
I'm listening to it like, yo, L, come on, bro.
Bro, you tripping,
bro.
And you thought that BT shit with Will Smith was top notch?
Top notch.
Nah, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. like, listen. I'm gonna expend my first cuss word on this motherfucker just because.
LL couldn't even fill the double L's in Will's name. You feel me? With that one. I'm just saying. You feel me?
This guy, man, like who hired this guy today, man? Who bring this guy in here? First of all, you tripping.
Yo, you really think that your LL just did was hot?
Passion? Hell yeah, that shit was hot, bro.
We about to
Bro, and he was, first of all, when you see the room, he was back in the room.
I seen the room.
Where he needed love in.
I
bro.
see that. All right, great choreography.
And he went from I need love to passion now. You know what I'm saying? Remember when he said, sometimes I'm sitting in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience
that
call.
is wonderful. Great visual.
He went back to that room
great visual
to show you that he still
content.
had the passion of rap. Y'all think I'm an actor now. Yo, some of these kids coming up only know LL Cool J from acting, but nigga, LL Cool J is the reason why we even say GOAT today.
Yo.
He's the reason. Bro, if LL Cool J
is the reason why we're telling him to stop today.
Nah, you crazy. You can't say GOAT without LL Cool J, bro. You can't say GOAT because GOAT came from LL Cool J.
This is passion.
Yeah.
From LL Cool J.
Yeah. Yeah, you already knew what was up. Like, stop it.
Wait a minute.
Come on! Come on!
Hold up.
Come on, the first bar!
Y'all need a new team.
Like a girl with a BBL need new jeans.
Yo, you're killing me.
Come on, you can't fit.
Now you're talking
can't
about
fit the same
You're talking about elementary school bars.
Bro, come on now. Y'all about to make me go back to when your man said so many splits your pants might rip. And y'all thought that was a hot bar. And a diss.
You hear what he said? You hear this shit? Look, listen to this.
Come on! Stop it, yo! Stop it! You want to see me in the desert, but you meant... Come on, man. Stop playing. Ain't nothing dried up over here, baby. You tripping, bro. Diss tracks can't distract the Mac. Stop it. So many splits your pants might rip. Like, come on, man. Stop it. Y'all thought that push-up shit from Drake was the hottest fucking thing, and then you gonna call some shit like this where he's giving you lyrical fucking substance every fucking bar trash? Stop it, yo. Hey, yo. Stop it, yo. Yo, man. Yo, it be shit like this that invalidates motherfuckers hip-hop motherfucking... Yo, turn this shit the fuck off, bro. Stop it, bro. No. Play the other shit. Play the other shit with shit on it. Play the ship.
Hey, yo, so you not feeling this?
Fuck no. There's no way.
You're not feeling that?
No.
Yo, he was doing God's work.
Bro, he could have been doing Judas work like like how you say on his other joint. I don't care. That shit was light. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna hold you. Big Willie run on this joint. You know what I mean? That's why you gotta respectfully call him Big Willie.
Hit a flow?
Yeah. Bro, you should have seen the comment section, bro. The comment section was ruthless on this jump. Niggas were saying like, I am ketchup, I am mustard. like that shit had me dying. No, play that second verse.
What second verse to the song?
The one where he say that shit on there. Oh, he said the P. Oh, yes. So he giving South Philly a shout out. Shout out South Philly. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he said, follow me to the P. Yo, he said, everybody are lying till it's time to do lying what?
Shit.
Ship.
Shit. S-H-I-T. It's time to
So
do
not
lion
S-H-I-P.
What the fuck is lion ship?
Bro.
Please elaborate on what's lion ship.
Will Smith ain't got to cuss in his raps to sell records.
What is lion ship?
I don't know, man. Like a relationship with a lion, nigga. I don't fucking know. But my thing is this, nigga. Fucking Will Smith had a 40-year plus career of not cussing in his raps to sell records. Now he cussing in his raps. This is crazy. You got a little bit of blasphemy sprinkled in the front half. Then you come back on the second verse, and then you say your first ever cuss word in 40 fucking years on wax.
He said everyone want to be a lion till it's time to do lion ship.
Yeah, that's what I thought he said.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Lion ship could be it, because lion ship is a word. It's the state of being a lion or a famous person in society. So maybe he did say lion ship. Maybe he did.
Maybe, yo, he gotta say that a little bit harder.
Maybe he did, man.
Because, nigga.
Yeah, until the time. Okay, maybe he did.
Nigga. I just was slightly confused.
Yeah, lion ship might be it.
I was just slightly.
Sell records. Well, I do. So fuck him. Smith don't got a cuss in his rap. Sell records. Well, Smith don't got a cuss in his rap. Sell records. Well, Smith don't got a cuss in his rap. Sell records. Well, I do. So fuck him and fuck you too. 22 years later.
22?
Well, at least he wasn't doing that to sell a record.
Yeah. I mean, but we know not to say Jada name on the track unless we talking about Jada Kiss. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man.
So, and it's crazy because they both bald. But anyway, that's a different discussion.
Yo, well, actually they're not.
Yeah, yo, what the
Jada
fuck is going on?
Is not bald.
And neither is Jada Kiss. Because Jada Kiss, for some reason, nigga at 40 years old, got hair now.
Look.
In a hairline.
Yeah,
shit crazy.
Nice little shape up.
Them herbal teas and shit, whatever he using is working with Styles P and them niggas, man.
Yeah, gotta be.
Well, anyway, man, are we here for Big Willie, man? Are we here for the comeback, the resurgence?
I'm here for Will Smith, anything that he do, man. Shout out to the new movie release, Bad Boys, For Life. No, it's not For Life. That was the one before that.
Yeah, which was dumb.
Yeah, but whatever.
They called Part 3 For Life when you knew you was coming out with a Part 4. And then you was already slated to come out with a Part 4.
No, Bad Boys, man.
Bad Boys, take that.
Ride or die.
Ride or die. La 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 la.
Bad Boys for Life.
Yo! Now, man. This nigga. he just can't get away from Pac. But anyway.
Shit.
You know what I mean? In upcoming news, you know what I'm saying, before we probably gonna stay on this topic for a little bit just because of that la 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 part. But you know, recently it was slated that your boy Drake purchased another memorabilia, hip hop memorabilia of hip hop history. They say that he purchased the car that Tupac was shot in. What is your feelings on that?
He purchased the car that Tupac was shot in?
Supposedly purchased the car that Tupac was shot in, because when you look at the picture of the car that he has versus the car that is on the site, the car hasn't been taken down from the site, nor the price range or people being able to pay for it hasn't been taken down from the site. But what appears to be the car, they're saying Drake did purchase it, but I feel like he purchased a replica because when you see the interior looks different. It's a tan interior, whereas the car that Tupac was shot in has a black interior, and they still have the bullet holes in the car too. So there wasn't too many pictures taken enough to purchase that Drake has. But just what's your thoughts on just Drake? Just another piece of hip hop memorabilia that he wants to add to his collection.
He's soaking up the game, man.
I just think this just shows that he's
starting a fucking hip hop Tupac museum. You know.
I just think it just shows that he's really a fan of just the culture. Period.
Yeah, he is.
He's not only a part of. He plays a role. I can't sit here and just be on some fake shit or whatever like that, but he definitely plays a role in the culture. Whether if he moves the culture forward or not, that's a debate for another time. But he's a part of the culture. I can't deny that. But he shows time and time again that he's more of a fan than he is of somebody that has the capability of moving it forward or transcending it, which kind of gets you in this spiral of when you make certain music. This is why like certain eyes are on you now, from now coming out of what we consider to be the best beef of all time. Like, you know, the first 3-4 songs that you drop, you're using accents and all this other weird shit that people are calling you out for.
Okay.
So, like I said, it just plays into the fandom of it all, and I think it's hard to get out of something when it's like you're looked at as somebody that's a fan versus somebody that is a part of and also contributes to.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes total sense.
Alright.
But first, before you become great at anything, you have to be a fan of it. And in order to do your studies and love it so much, you have to be a fan of the game. Of whatever you're trying to do, you gotta be a fan of it first. And a forever fan.
True. And true indeed.
So it's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing, I think there's nothing wrong with it, but it's like, whenever something pops up, like even now, they have, Dame Dash was awarded his shares with Rockefeller, and which I believe he sold his shares to Rockefeller to Cam and Mace. Then also he still owns 1/3 of Reasonable Doubt, and he's trying to sell his shares of Reasonable Doubt. Jay-Z's first album, which is held as possibly one of the top 10 greatest albums of all time. I say top 10 modestly because really it could be top 5.
Yeah,
Reasonable Doubt is definitely like an album to behold. He's looking to sell his shares, and even Lupe Fiasco jumped in the comments and he was saying, "Oh, Drake will buy it." See, now it's a run-on joke. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you made yourself a part of a run-on joke now. It's like, well, Drake will buy it. You know? So.
Yeah. Well, at least you know you got a buyer.
When there's sellers, there will be buyers.
There will be buyers.
Yeah, I mean, buyers beware though.
Wow.
But to get into a little bit of a serious, slightly sensitive topic, definitely want to talk about at least this one. Sonya Massey, we don't have to make it long, we don't have to make it drawn out. We already know what the state of our country is in. Another young black woman slain in her home, reminiscent of the Breonna Tellers and the Athena Jefferson situations, by police who has now been arrested and also denied bail, which we kind of read up on prior to the podcast. It's just it's a sad situation. I want to send prayers up to the family. The son is a little bit in a distraught situation. He's trying to explain certain things and how he wasn't privy to certain information. And when you watch the videos, you can see the other cops already had disgust on their face because they already knew what type of situation this was going to lead to. So, just want to ask you, in the climate that we're in, seeing another black person slain by the police, which is not a surprise, just some of your thoughts, advocacy, anything that you had to deliberate on this topic.
I mean, it's a sad moment. sad topic. Distasteful and disgrace what the cop did in that moment. If a young lady had no weapon, that had no weapon that can really cause any type of harm, you know, as far as like someone losing their life, you know, and from the video footage, it seems like the cop he wanted to do this shit. He was arrogant, he was a tyrant, and it just seems like this is what he wanted to do, you feel what I'm saying? He told her what he was going to do, and he actually fucking did it over a pot of water that she actually poured out and put down before he even pulled the trigger.
She was proceeding to pour it out. It was still water in there. But.
And all in all, he could have just had a taser, if anything. You got your gun out. Right. And you telling her, I'm going to shoot you. Excuse my language, I'm going to kill you.
Right.
And he proceeded to do so.
Right.
When he was in the vicinity, whereas though if she'd even decided to throw the damn pot of water,
right,
he would have had enough time to just step to the side, do whatever he wanted to do, to not get hit by a boiling hot pot of water or whatever the case may be. And then, after you do what you do, your partner say, "Oh, I got a kit in the car. While we wait on the ambulance, we can, you know, try to save her." And you gonna just tell them, "Nah, that shit pointless. Don't go get that." Right there on camera, nah, that ain't gonna make a difference. It's done. Don't even go get that. Then go out and call her a bitch and all this in front. Like, man, he's a nut.
Yeah. He's a nut.
He deserves whatever comes for him. I hope something's coming for him.
Yeah, this is the only thing I have a little issue with, is that they call it the first degree, which with how the situation played out is hard. If anybody understands the degrees of murder and different things like that, first degree is generally like premeditated, like you already planned it out, you knew you were going to do this X, Y, and Z. He kind of reacted in the moment, which makes it more like closer to second, third, maybe even manslaughter type of situation. But as somebody who's a licensed gun owner, whatever the case may be, I know I will be held to literally almost the same standard. I think they're trying to set an example with him, which in the hopes that the certain situations like this doesn't happen again, because just like you alluded to, she had a boiling pot of water. Cool. You don't understand black lingo. She said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." Not, "I'm about to throw this on you in the name of Jesus."
Yep.
I rebuke you. But a lot of times, maybe from him watching stuff or whatever like that, maybe he think because he has a black friend, and when he sees that, sometimes splash or something does follow with that. Oil, water. If you're a church-going person, you understand, like, "Oh, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus." Something gets thrown. Sometimes, like, so maybe in his head, because he has that one black friend, he thinks like, "Oh, she's about to throw this pot on me." At worst, you're gonna get burnt a little bit, bro. Nothing is life-threatening. Nothing about that boiling pot is life-threatening. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now if you're sitting there like Al Green, was it Al Green or Sam Cooke, one of them old time singers, when they got the grits poured on them and stuff like that, they still received burns, but they did that shit while them niggas was asleep. Now I can understand that. Now if you're in a sleep state and that shit get poured on you, it could probably cause more harm. But she would have to, like you said, she would have to throw that shit on you. You can move out the way. She's a petite little woman. Come on, bro. Like, come on.
Yes, that could have went a few.
It's so many, several different ways. Like you say, you have tasers. You have other forms of detaining your subject. And to me, that is a lame ass excuse to want to shoot. And I guess this is where the first degree charge comes from, because they even know it was a lame ass excuse. It's like, yo, you wanted to kill somebody, bro.
Yeah.
Like you wanted to kill somebody. You even told her what you was going to do. You initiated it with like, yo, I'll shoot you dead in your fucking face. You know what I'm saying? That was something that was quoted from you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, it's sickening because here it is, 2024. We're removed from so many different things down. The only thing which hasn't caused so much of an uproar yet with a lot of the people that's behind it is that, like, people haven't, like, riled up and rioted and, you know, really been on a, like, you know, organizing trip.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with this one, and maybe I don't know if it's Black Lives Matter fatigue or what, but I think with so much other things going on within inside of our culture, I'm actually not trying to be smart, but I'm actually kind of glad that it's not too much going on around this situation in that aspect, because, you know, on a day-to-day basis, we're killing ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Julio Fulio just was shot up on his birthday. And, you know what I mean? It wasn't like some cop came and did that. That was niggas. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's moments like that. Imagine how many other sons and daughters have been slain, and that we don't give the same energy to those moments. But it's like, oh, when the cop does it, here we are. Let's get our rallying flags and let's do our protesting and different things like that. It's like, yo, there was crazy mass shootings in Philly for the last 2-3 weeks. Several people have been shot. A 7-month-old baby was shot like a couple of weeks ago. Like, I mean, just because a shorty owed somebody $100. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Where is the same animosity in organizing around shit like that versus, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, a cop shot somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now let's riot.
Yeah. You know how it is. People feel as though, alright, yo, it's cool if we do it, but you can't do it. Like the word nigga.
Yeah.
So it's cool if I call you my nigga, but a white person call you nigga, it's a problem.
Yeah, shit.
It's the same thing, just on a different level.
Yeah.
But technically, it's the same exact thing.
Hey.
You feel me? And we won't get any further as people in our culture if we keep looking at stuff that way.
True indeed.
Good is good, wrong is wrong. And, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, sometimes I think you're a Virgo or Libra?
No, man, I provide the balance.
So yeah, like I said, on that Libra shit, man, sometimes you gotta put shit on the scale and you gotta weigh shit the same, man. You know what I mean? A 3-5 for your homie should still be the 3-5 that you're giving out to these niggas.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But me as your homie, my 3-5 should be different.
Nah, 3-5.
Nah, my 3-5 should be about a 4-5. But anyway.
And it is shit like that.
You know what I'm saying?
The reason why. You feel me?
Real shit though. But in other news, we're not sure what has happened with this young lady, but she was a prominent female influencer in Philly, better known as Petty Levels. Right now, there hasn't been nothing officially released on what caused the death of this young lady, but we want to send prayers up to her family. We want to send prayers up to mental health right now, because there's rumors. There's several rumors out there. Until somebody can connect the dots and say this is legitimately what something is. Right now, we can only go off of the reports that are actually out there in the news. We don't want to turn into a gossip podcast or anything like that.
So we ain't even gonna talk about.
We're not even gonna talk about some of the alleged things that are out there right now that is the possible cause of this young lady's death. right now. We know the family is in turmoil right now, and we just want to send our condolences and prayers to that family. So, for petty levels, our prayers to your family. You know, another young woman that has been taken from this earth, gone a little bit too soon.
Yep, pretty much way too soon.
But while we talking about influencers, DDG, if people aren't familiar with who DDG is a rapper, songwriter, influencer as well.
DD Jakes?
DD Jakes, that's funny. That's funny, but he's better known as the boyfriend of the Little Mermaid.
Wow.
So DDG is a rapper that is more famously known for being with Halle Bailey, the young lady who played as the Little Mermaid and also had a cameo part in The Color Purple. She's also a singer-songwriter. Very prominent young woman that was being groomed up by Beyonce. I'm not sure if she's still on Beyonce's label. Like, Beyonce had a little subdivision label that she was coming up on. I'm not sure if she still is on that or what's going on with those things. But, hey, DDG has recently came out with a little statement that seems a little bit challengeable. But basically, weighing influencers on the same boat as doctors. Basically saying that, like, hey, if influencers put out there in the air what they actually make, then more people would want to pursue a career in becoming an influencer. Like, if they understood that, hey, like, yo, I can make XYZ amount of dollars, they would want to be an influencer. And the reason why he compared it to becoming a doctor or whatever like that, he was saying, well, the reason why people pursue these careers is because they know what these people are actually getting paid. You know
So, alright. So, to debunk what he's talking about, he said he believed that people are doing these jobs because of the pay. Yo, that's one of the main reasons why we are where we are as a society. Like, when I walk around and go to these different places, food places, pharmacies, anywhere, right? You have people in places because of pay, not because this is what they want to do. And that's why majority of the customer service that you get is trash.
Facts.
Because people are doing something for pay.
because of the love.
For two, the pay is not even good enough for you. So that's another thing. So it's just the pay to put something in your pocket, not to really do what it is you're trying to do. Instead of doing something because this is what you want to do. So regardless of the pay, you're going to show up and show out every damn day. So for him to say that, that's a thing for me, because if it's all about the money, then what the fuck are we doing? You feel what I'm saying? That's one thing. The second thing is the simple fact that if somebody want to know how much somebody get fucking paid, there's multiple sources where you can find out how much they get paid. So if they are not doing these other things like being a motherfucking social media influencer and all this, because they don't want to fucking do it. Because you have everything you need to have to find out how much somebody make in their specific field of study. Easy, without even asking them, you can find that out. So if you don't take it upon your time to search that and find out what that is, to see if that's something that you would like to do, or whatever the case may be, then that's on you. The fuck, somebody gonna come out, yo, I make $2 million a year doing this, you should do it. Oh shit, I'm gonna try and do that. What the fuck? Somebody had to tell you that?
Now, this is where I think I agree with you more so than I disagree with you. But this to be the devil's advocate in this situation, I think where I disagree with you at is that, considering what he said, right, people understand base, right, the base salary of things. So yeah, even though like let's say Casanat, which we looked up before on pre-pod, you know, though he grosses $3 million a year or whatever like that, you as a content creator, you're not going to make $3 million a year.
But he said, look at what they make.
Right, look at what they make. So I think, and more so in totality, it's easy to look up like, okay, well, Casanat makes this. Who's another one? Asho Speed makes this, or whatever the case may be. What's the other boy? Aiden Ross. He makes this, or whatever the case may be. And I think when you actually break it down, and it's totality, like in their base. So, and what I mean by that is like, okay, show the numbers that like, okay, this is what I pull in from YouTube. This is what I pull in from Twitch. This is what I pull in from TikTok.
You can search that and find that out specifically.
Yeah, true, but at the same time, these are the anomalies. There's no chart to say like, okay, cool. See, and I think when
you can find a chart that shows what different YouTubers, TikTokers, podcasters, all these different people make, and a list of them. It's all about
understandably so, but at the same time,
people want shit just given to them on a fucking silver platter.
I mean, to a degree, yeah, but no. But like
at the same, want to do the work to find out.
At the same time, like yeah, you do want to do the work to find out, but at the same time, it doesn't mean that you're gonna be rewarded in that field the same way that they were. You know what I'm saying? Like so at the same.
That's what anything you do though, but it's all based upon your work ethic. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you wanted to be a football player.
But
hold up. When you wanted to be a football player, who was your favorite football player?
Growing up, you could say Ray Lewis.
Alright, so we're gonna start with Ray Lewis.
Say Ray Lewis.
Alright, so Ray Lewis. There's no way in hell that someone told you that you felt as though, I can be like Brian Dawkins.
I mean, because I knew I didn't possess the same skill set as Brian Dawkins. So I would have to look in a different position field and see what that position takes.
But what I'm saying is the fact that.
And what's the limited amount that person makes?
So if you're looking at somebody or something, and you want to be that, right? You're not gonna put yourself on a fucking bottom totem pole and be like, oh well, no. I'm probably never gonna make what he makes, so let me not compare myself. That's like that's like stopping yourself from even moving before you even start. You should already have it in here. Then he makes that shit. You know what? If I do this, I can be bigger than him, because that's gonna make you work extra hard. So why would you even look at someone and say, oh no, I might not make what he made? Why? You shouldn't even start at that point. Don't even get the fuck off the couch.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I think the reality of it all that sets in is that like, okay, yes, I have to do what I do when I'm in the position to do that, but what is my floor compared to what is my ceiling? And
then I can about the floor. The floor is the clouds. The ceiling is the fucking heavens.
But a lot of people.
What are you talking about?
More people are going to start at the floor, and in most cases stay at the floor. It's the cream of the crop that actually rises to the top.
And you want to know what those cream of the crop is? First, it's the mindset. Yeah. Second is the work ethic.
Yeah, but that's not for everybody, bro.
Third is the discipline.
Yes. We all know that, but that's not for everybody. So do you have more bosses in the world or more workers?
Of course you have more workers, but
okay, so everybody is not.
When you're on a road to be a boss, you're not thinking like, oh, I'm just a
worker.
Bro. You're gonna think you're a boss. It's the only way you're gonna get there.
I hear that, but nobody goes in applying for a job at fucking Target thinking like, well, damn, I'm gonna be the general manager.
Yeah, why not? The fuck is wrong with you?
95% of the people who apply for that job doesn't think that.
Yo, and that's the problem.
Doesn't think that. And also,
Content
hold
is
on. Not even just being content, but also the qualifications that will allow them to even move up into that position. Because at the
But
same
if that's what you want to do, and that's the problem. We doing shit for pay. If that's what you want to do,
doing
you're
shit for
gonna
pay,
do
but
the
also
things-
certain shit comes with certain requirements. Because
if that's what you want to do,
we've seen
you're
where
gonna
people
do the things to get to accomplish what you're trying.
Yeah,
to
but no, because
Rather that than
sometimes
climbing a fucking Great Wall of China,
sometimes
or jumping over the motherfucking river.
Sometimes other people are in position to where they can gatekeep your success.
If you allow them, we're in 2024.
It's not that if you allow them, that's where you're at. I've been in places, I've been in employed where places where I've seen people that, hey, you've been working here for 15 plus years. You're not a team lead. You're not a manager. You're not an assistant manager. Nothing. And then when you read the qualifications, it'll say, "Oh, bachelor's degree preferred," and that's what niggas sometimes don't read. They'll be like, "Oh, preferred," and then they'll see that somebody coming here. He's only been working here for 6 months, but now he's the assistant manager, and this nigga is the slowest nigga on the line. And it's like because he has his bachelor's, but also it says bachelor's. Preferred. It doesn't mean that you have to have it. No. So why is this nigga that's been working for 15 years wasn't considered?
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because they prefer. So that nigga that been there for 15 years, if he really wanted that position within those 15 years, his ass should have went and got his fucking bachelor's. Since he didn't, he himself preferred to be at that position for 15 years.
But it
because
says
he decided
so you don't have to have the bachelor's to get in the position. Sometimes
I hear what you saying,
but sometimes you have to actually apply yourself to get yourself in that position.
I hear what you saying,
and then sometimes you have to let people miss your presence.
I hear what you're saying,
because
if you was in a position for 15 years, he chose to be there for 15 years.
Or it's because
he chose that.
Sometimes motherfuckers do a good ass job, and motherfuckers will be okay with keeping you in the position that you're in.
No.
When they know that you're good at what you do.
To people.
That's what I'm saying though. But like,
how you take power from yourself and give it to somebody else?
But that's what I'm saying. Basically,
I'm moving the fuck on somewhere else. You got me chopped.
That's what you should do.
So I'm gonna tell you something, right? Like with me, when I was bartending at Applebee's, right? I was at Applebee's for 6 years. Bartender. First I started as a server, I went to bartender. As I was bartending, everybody that came in that motherfucker was like, "Yo, Mike, you do better job than these fucking managers. You should be running this joint." You're actually right, but guess what? I know. I'm a good reader, like my man what the fuck his name? Woody said. I can read, but I can't read. You feel me? So I'm able to read and understand that the management didn't want me to be a manager because then it takes away from them looking good. I made them look good because I was doing amazing job. I was doing an amazing job and I made them look good. So if he promoted me, he don't have anybody else that's gonna make him look good. So at that point, like, I want to, but I can't because you're doing such an amazing job. So sometimes it's a bittersweet thing. But when I identified that, you got me fucked up. Thank you for the opportunity to continue to make you look good. But I'm going to take my talents elsewhere. And here we
South Beach.
I'm on it. And here I am now. I'm a manager at a fucking bank. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's to understand that if you're in a specific position, it's because you choose to allow someone to keep you there because you can't understand what the fuck is going on and seeing what it is. It's mapped out. The employees make the manager look good. The manager make the GM look good. The GM make the motherfucking owner look good. It's all the motherfucking ladder.
It's definitely a ladder.
So it's like at the end of the day, it's like that's why I say if somebody is somewhere for a substantial amount of time, they chose to be there. You can't put it on somebody else. Damn, they want to promote me. Nigga, you know what I mean? Jobs out here, you got the game fucked up. If you such a great worker, you can take your work ethic and go somewhere else where they're gonna motherfucking really make you. You know what I mean? Like, nah, you got me fucked up, bro. I'm not trying to hear all that bullshit. We are in control of our own destiny.
Playing devil's advocate once again. I think also
with it, the slave times.
It's not, but it is because I think will also keep a lot of people.
I'm not stuck on the plantation. I can
I
go
feel
there
you.
and move.
I feel you. Me and you are alike in that situation, but at the same time, I think it plays into what somebody's living situations are like, what they can afford to do in that moment, different things like that.
It's called sacrifice, man. Sometimes
it is
you
called
got motherfuckers
sacrifice.
Take 2 steps back to take
But
2 steps forward.
A lot of people,
you
you got
gamble, man. You trying to gamble, you gonna be stuck.
You got 4 mouths to feed, plus you paying rent and different things like that.
I hear you.
You can't take 2-3 months off of not being paid to try to throw your hat in the ring for something else.
Then you map that shit out strategically. You sit down and you map that shit out.
But
nobody told you just quit your job.
And
no.
some people aren't in that position, bro.
You don't
That's what
quit
the
your
thing
job.
is.
That is stupid.
Some people just aren't in that position.
Some of you map it out. You go and search other places. You take these interviews until you get shit solidified and you make a motherfucking switch. Nobody's stuck. I ain't trying. Excuses are tools of incompetence that build monuments of nothingness. You feel what I'm saying? And that's a bunch of bullshit for someone to continuously make an excuse to just be somewhere. I get it. We all got a lot of other shit going on and we ain't willing to gamble. But if you ain't willing to motherfucking gamble, you will never get ahead in life. You gotta take risks. That's it. If you scared to take risks, you tripping. You take risks every day when you walk out the door not knowing what's going to happen.
Facts.
You don't know if you walk out the door, motherfucking bus about to come hit you. You don't know you walk out the door, something on your step.
You ain't gotta tell me that.
You die. You feel me? You take risks every day.
day.
So for you to sit
you got
here
a 50-50 chance
risk
of going in and out of that house
to be
every
sitting here
day.
and continuously living check to check or struggling and all that, you tripping,
Facts.
bro.
Facts.
You tripping, man.
One day I went out the door. One day I went out the door, able to do cartwheels and backflips.
I would live out my motherfucking car for a year.
And now
man.
today,
you know
what I'm saying? I need help getting out of the motherfucking seat when we get done this podcast. You feel me?
Yeah. We take a lot of shit for granted, bro.
Yeah, but that's
we
why
take a lot of shit for granted.
We take a lot of shit for granted, but that does play into like what you say. Like I mean, people have to be more willing to take certain risks, and I think that's also
a lot of that shit gotta be taught, and that shit gotta be
a lot to be taught. But
too,
in black culture, we lack a lot of that stuff, even especially from a financial standpoint.
And you wanna know why?
Why is that?
The fear of failing.
Is the fear of failing, but also is the fear of not knowing. Just like what you alluded to.
We all
already.
believe in Jesus and in a higher power, right? We don't know.
Yeah, but somebody's teaching that to us, right?
But what I'm saying, at the end of the day,
but is not somebody teaching that to us?
Yeah, you use
see
that
what
on
I'm saying?
every aspect of your life.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're not being taught these other things. So, no, you're not. Hold on.
If you're being taught to believe in something that you cannot see, that means you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know about that
thing.
In that substance of what you're talking about.
And you make that on every aspect of your life. It's the same thing.
It's not. It's not
It
because
is.
at the same time, just like that is being taught, and that's a systematic thing that is being taught to you. This is why people believe in whatever they believe in because of the systematic training. But at the end of the day, when you aren't taught financial literacy, whatever the case may be, you're not taught about how to trade, what do your money do, how does your money grow inside of the trading system. You're not taught financial literacy on how to put money down on properties and different things like that. Should you rent? Should you own this property and different things like that? And that other motherfuckers manage the other finances, the little minute finances that go into it when you're just a third party owner of this property. For it to go into becoming an Airbnb or some sort. So this is what I'm saying, whereas though like, yeah, if people were still taught these things, you know what I'm saying, then they can believe and they'll believe in the capabilities. They don't know how big they can be in that situation. Just like, hey, a person that goes to church or whatever like that, they might not believe that they can become the pastor, but because they're being taught that and they're being fed the word, one day they might be a pastor of their own church.
I got you, but I want to leave with this one, right? We cannot have the fear of failing stop us because at the end of the day, we don't understand that in order to succeed, you have to fail. So
of course.
A lot of us be scared to do something and failing at it when it's like, nah, I need to do it. I need to fail so I can learn what not to do, and now I can go back at it and get it right.
You need to fail to learn how to win.
When we motherfucking kids and we growing up, when you trip and fall, and learning how to walk, you gotta fall and scrape your leg, knee, bust your head, do something like that. But nigga, what? My nigga, what?
I know you like Little Saint bust holes in the walls right about that.
Because it's all about we can't limit ourselves because of things that we can't see or we're scared to do this. Nah, man. And, you know, and as kids we was taught that when we fuck up, our parents discipline us, and now at that point it's a thing. You feel me? Damn, I don't want to fuck up. I don't want to make this person mad. Or I fucked up so much. I don't want to yell at me. I don't want to disappoint. Nah, man. You got the game fucked up. You gotta fuck up. Everyone has to fuck up. You got to. It's okay to fuck up, because if you fuck up, you'll know what you did wrong. It's a problem when you continuously fuck up and not learning from your fuck ups. Then yes, that's a problem.
True indeed, man.
I just want to leave off with that. You know what I'm saying?
Couldn't have said it better myself. In the words of philosopher Bam, you know what I'm saying. And to my guy Boosie 152 that ain't here, CJ on the cam, Cody my man, also on the cam. It's your boy, Mr. Fly with 2 Wives, another episode. It's the Kings, nigga!